All right, good morning or good afternoon, whenever you're doing your video. All right, go ahead and add in your table of contents. Today's date is September 23rd, and this is solving two-step equations, okay? We talked about solving one step today in class, so now we're going to move on to solving two-step equations. Okay, mine took 2 pages. I'm going to give you the handout today, so yours should only take 1 page, but I hand wrote it, so mine is from page 35 to 37. Remember, you're putting your page numbers here, not mine. All right, if you need to pause and copy, you can. Go ahead and flip. And go ahead and set up your C notes. Here's my toolbox, has equation, variable, and inverse. Okay, my title is solving two-step equations. And my essential question is, how would you teach a 5th grader to solve a two-step equation? Okay, if you need to pause and copy that information, go right on ahead. Okay, your handout does the exact same things that my notes say right now. Okay, so if we're looking at example 1, it says 2x plus 4 equals 8. Remember, our goal is to get the variable x by itself. So step 1 is to get the term that has the variable alone. So we want 2x to be by itself. And to get 2x by itself, you must get rid of the 4. This 4, okay? So we're going to get rid of the 4. The 4 is being added to the 2x. So to get rid of the 4, you do the inverse. Remember, the inverse means the opposite of what is already being done. Inverse of addition is subtraction. Okay? So look over here. 2x plus 4 equals 8. So remember, I said to do the inverse, which is subtraction, so we're going to take away 4. But whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. 4 minus 4 gives me 0, so that cancels out. So I bring down my 2x, and then 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay? Step 2 is to get the variable x by itself. So still, remember, this is our goal too. Get the variable x by itself. The operation between 2 and x is multiplication. Remember, if there's no sign between the variable and the number, then it's being multiplied. So to get rid of the 2, we must do the inverse operation. The inverse operation is division. Okay? So I see 2 is being multiplied here. I'm going to go ahead and bring down this 4 as well. So I'm going to do the inverse. I'm going to divide. But whatever I do to one side, have to do to the other. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1. 1 times x is just x. So now I go over here. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So our answer is x equals 2. Alright? Okay, if you need to pause and go back through here, feel free. Let's do another example. Alright, example 2 is negative w divided by 2 plus 6. Okay, remember, our goal is still to get the variable w by itself. Step 1, get the term that has the variable alone. So we want to get negative w divided by 2 by itself. To get rid of negative w divided by 2 by itself, you must get rid of the 6. So notice the 6. Alright, the operation between negative w over 2 and 6 is addition. To get rid of 6, you must do the inverse, or the opposite, of what is already being done. The inverse operation of addition is subtraction. Alright, so I just said I'm going to take away 6 from both sides. Because remember, whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. 6 minus 6 is 0, so those go away. I bring down my negative w over 2. 7 minus 6 is 1. So I see that negative w over 2 equals 1. Okay? So now, remember, our step 2 is now we're going to get the variable w by itself. We're going to complete our goal. The operation between w and negative 2. Remember, if you see this little bar, it's being divided. So the operation is division. to get rid of the negative 2, we must do the inverse operation. And the inverse of division is multiplication. So we're going to multiply both sides by negative 2. Oh, I need to bring my 1 down. By negative 2, sorry. So if I do that, those go away and I get my W. And then 1 times negative 2, remember a positive times a negative is a negative. So it's just W equals negative 2. Okay? If you have any questions about this, feel free to come see me during go time, or if you didn't get this done or you need the paper or whatever you need to do, you can come see me during go time tomorrow. All right, have a good night.